Hey everybody, Dieter Bone here for AndroidCentral.com, and we have the T-Mobile Mytouch 4G. And I know unboxings are lame, but the packaging here is really great. They've got this little leather thing. You fold it open, and the phone appears. And then there's this neat little thing on the side. Flip it over, your documentation, your charger, and your headphones. And you can even remove this little phone guy, and then you've got little things to strap stuff into later. So this is actually, you know, kind of a useful little doohickey. Don't often see packaging that actually helps with stuff like that. So here is the phone, and boy, it is incredibly nice. It's got a nice heft to it. We've got the 5-megapixel camera with the flash on the back, dedicated shutter button. You know, of course, we've got the Genius button and so on, and a nice little touch-sensitive, you know, scrolling button there too. Eventually we're going to see a third-party dock that you can just set it in to charge, but we've got micro USB and so on. The other interesting thing about the Mytouch, and we're just going to zoom in here so you can see it. Refocus. There we go. Is the initial setup is actually really interesting. It welcome, make it set for you, and then it loads up and shows you a demo video, which I suppose you could watch. Watch me do the Genius button. Okay, we're really not going to watch that, so we'll just skip that. In any case, you know, you can start out, you can pick your theme. What you're looking at here is the Mytouch theme, but it's nice because it's basically Mytouch, which is an iteration of HTC Sense theme, and so that gets you set up. And then it lets you tell you, you know, how you want to have stuff appear on your home screen. So it basically gives you some default widgets and stuff. So I'm basically saying I want my mail widget, I want my calendar on there, and so on. Then you finally get to the Google location stuff, and here it is setting up all the different home screens. So really a pretty user-friendly way to deal with this stuff. And then you can start putting in your accounts, your quick for video chat, your social networks, and so on. And then there's a whole bunch of demos. You can learn about the swipe keyboard, about you know, how the quick video chat works, and about this this Genius button. But we'll skip all that and let it get itself set up here. And there we go, a nice clean home screen to start. And of course, since it's HTC Sense, you can hit the home button and get an overview of everything. You can see here that it gave me a calendar widget over here because I asked for that. And we can take a look. You know, we've got, of course, HTC's Friends stream. The pinch to zoom works. Here's all the music stuff that I asked it to show, and so on. Of course, it works with T-Mobile My Faves, which is pretty cool. You can add favorites. You can also, of course, do Wi-Fi calling when that comes. Here we go. You can watch a tutorial on that. And let's just check the speed on this thing, because we are in Miami, so we should have T-Mobile's high-speed network here. And I misspelled Android, so I can use this little touchpad to go back. I know a lot of people don't like these little things. I love having that little option to be able to select text more easily. Alright, so it's not crazy insane fast, but it's not too bad. So of course it's loading up our little Android guy. Name coming soon. Oh, look at that. When you go out to the home screen, it pinches all the way out, and you can see. But now that we've got the page loaded up, you know, it's responding quite quickly with that fast processor that's on here. So really don't have any complaints about that. Just to compare it, you can see here compared to the Evo 4G on Sprint, it is, you know, much smaller screen, but it's still a very beautiful screen, and it's thinner and about the same height. And it's just, I don't know, it feels great. This metal back, everything about this phone, they're almost the same weight, honestly. This thing might actually be a little bit heavier than the Evo. They're very close, and it feels really nice. You know, and then so we compared, of course, to the iPhone, and you can see it's, you know, basically a little bit bigger than the iPhone. about the same thickness or so. So not quite as good a build quality, but very, very close. So there you go, guys. Just a real quick hands-on and introduction to the Mytouch 4G. We're going to get into all the features, the quick video chat, the My Faves, the Wi-Fi calling, everything else there is to say about it very soon. Stay tuned.